Okay, so let's move on. What are you gonna do when you're charging everything in your home? You've got a brand new configuration here. This is from Bell & Howell. Bell & Howell is not brand new. They've been bringing us amazing lighting and electronics for over 100 years. But this is a brand new item. It's been similar to this, very popular. It's called the Power Pro. It's a charging station. It has 14 outlets. It's also giving, so you can charge 14 devices at a time. It holds your devices here on top as you like, so it's up and out of the way. But one of the things that makes this incredible is, how is it you spin this around, it spins around, but it also has a retractable cord. So no longer are you worrying about being super far away from the plug or having that really ugly extension cord. This has got a built-in surge protector. So you could pay $39.99 for a really big, ugly surge protector that only plugs in a few items at a time. You can really use every single one of these plugs as well, including 6 smart USB rapid charging ports. I gotta introduce you to my friend. Ooh, $8 to get it home today and free shipping and handling. Chad Allen, you're protecting our devices. We heard the rain coming down and no more of that like, oh no, the computer's plugged into the wall and there's lightning. This is gonna protect it, and such a great solution. So welcome in, Chad.
Hi, Shannon. Hi, Bill. I'm so happy to see Bill back there. And then that iPad, that's what I use too. But what are we talking about? We're talking about a tower of power, your surge protection as those storms come in for the summertime like they always do. Let me get right into it. There's a lot of great features about this. So when you get it home and you open it up, you're gonna go, well, that cord is awfully short there. How am I gonna plug that in? Hold the base nice and firm, and then just pull that cord out as long as you need it to. It goes out to almost 4 feet. Bringing that outlet to you, what does that mean? It means one last time, take that plug, run it underneath the desk, run it underneath your Cricut workstation, plug it in one last time, and then set this station here where you have access to it. You don't have to get on your hands and knees and crawls to find the plug. Now, I always say you should pick one up for the bathroom, and this is gonna be too much cord for the bathroom because usually the outlets are higher, right? Where you plug in your hair dryer or your flat iron. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the base, and then you just spin the top and you retract the cord for as little, as short as you need it to. It's that simple. But here's the thing, whether you're buying this or anything else, I want to show you what we're used to seeing because there's a couple of informational facts that you should know if you're searching for anything. We've all had power strips and surge protectors, of course. No USB ports, nothing like that. Surge protection, if you're looking at your screen saying, I have one of these, surge protection is only good for 3 to 5 years. Google it, search the internet. Surge protection is only good for 3 to 5 years. That means if you're looking at your screen and you see something and you don't know which year you purchased it, it may be time for a new one because it may still be powering your device, but it's probably not protecting your device any longer. Oh, and things like this, by the way, don't have a reset button. So once they blow with a lightning strike or a power surge in your home, you can't reset these, which means you have to get rid of it. We have that reset button so you can keep reusing this time after time. Now you're talking about 8 of the 3-prong outlets and 6 of our rapid charging USB ports. Our rapid charging USB ports are 2.1 amp. Chad, that's a lot of words. What does it mean? It means we all have things like this, right? And these little bricks that usually unplug from our cord, they're 1 amp, 1. Our USB ports are 2.1. That means over twice the speed of charging, cutting your charging time in half. So you can get rid of these little bricks and just plug that USB end of your cord directly into the USB port here. And then you're gonna get that fast charging. We also have smart charging built in, Shannon. So it knows if you plug in the iPad. It knows if you plug in the iPhone, the computer, the Keurig, the toaster oven. It knows so that it sends the correct current down the power line to where the right current to what you need for that device. So it's never going to overcharge your device. Shannon, you probably told your kids, don't leave your phone plugged in overnight. You're going to ruin your battery life. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Bell & Howell's come to the rescue to solve all those for you.
what a hassle if you were gonna overcharge your phone or your device. The point of having a charger is to charge it and to make sure that it's safe. So this is giving you surge protection for all 14 devices at a time, a 45-inch retractable cord. So you never have too much cord, but you always have enough. And that stable base and stand that swivels around so you can reach everything. And rapid charging, like you heard, 2.4 amps instead of just 1, so faster charging. You can actually use your devices while they're charging. 8 of the big 3-prong power outlets, 6 of the USB ports, that 360-degree swivel, and it's such a sleek solution for really every room of the house. What are you plugging your phone into now? What are you plugging your coffee maker in? Are you have to unplug the coffee maker so you can plug in the toaster, so you can plug in the air fryer? Now all 14 devices can be plugged in at once, and if you're charging your phone at the same time, or maybe you want to read a recipe or watch a video while you're making that recipe, you can actually put that iPad right up here in this really cool little holder. So it holds it up off the counter, I almost said the ground, so there are no spills, but also holds it here so you can see and follow along as well. It's $8 to get it home. We've taken $10 off. We are shipping it to you for free, and you get it for $8. Now, if it's not everything that you know it's going to be, you're always welcome to send it back. But this is Bell and Howell, and Chad, Bell and Howell hasn't just been making amazing products, they've been innovating for over 100 years.
115 years.
Oh my gosh.
You should see the offices, the R&D department, the research and development department. It's crazy. I mean, there are so many engineers and technicians going to work, finding those everyday problem-solving solutions that really just change our life. Okay, the other thing we're replacing is the extension cord, and not just a household extension cord, okay? Here's another one of those fun tips that we'll give you for free. We're replacing the outdoor extension cord because it's a 3-prong. That's what I want to say. But do you see the gauge of an extension cord? Some of us, we don't pay attention to how thick that cord is. We think thick is old and bad. No, thick is how you get the power. So let me pull this. I'm just going to pull this out just a little bit so you can actually see. And I'm going to get the almost 4 feet of extension. And I want to show you the cord side by side. The thickness of our Bell & Howell power cord is what you want to see whenever you're buying any extension cord or any sort of power device. You want to get the gauge, the thickness, actually the thicker the better, quite frankly. So you want that heavy duty outdoor. And again, we're not talking about a power strip or a surge protector. We're talking about giving you all built into one with this tower of power. Now, with the free shipping, maybe it's time to pick up 2, because 1 in the bathroom. The first morning, you're not unplugging the hair dryer to plug in the flat iron or to plug in the Philips Sonicare toothbrush or to plug in the electric razor. You're going to thank us, of course. And this is going to be too much cord for you for a bathroom. We just wanted to give you every solution that you could use. So how do you retract it? You're just going to hold the base nice and firm and then just twist the top until you're at your desired length. Maybe this is all I need. Maybe I need it a little shorter. I can do that. And then when you go to take that shower or go to use whatever you're doing in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the office, we give you 3 parking spaces on top where you can actually park your devices as they're charging. Or maybe you just want to use it as a phone or a tablet stand. Because if I was going to FaceTime, well, that's the perfect height for that camera, believe it or not. And then Shannon, I know there's a lot of people, customers here at HSN, hundreds of thousands, actually, literally hundreds of thousands, who have picked up our smaller versions from years past. This is our original. This is what you see out in the stores with a door, the big box stores. This is a 2-tier version. HSN has a 3-tier version, giving you 14 different ways to plug things in, but only needing, Shannon, you only need 1 plug in order to turn it into 14. Nobody's ever said, I have too many plugs in my house.
Right, no one. I have too many plugs. I have too much surge protection. My USB chargers, they're just too fast. My phone was charged too fast. No, of course, no one says any of that. You can see that we've sold over 1,050. There are hundreds of you on the phone, so you can always wait on the phone. If you really want to talk to a representative, you just like to be able to talk on the phone, that is your choice. But you can also, if you have a phone, if you have a tablet, if you have a computer, you can go to hsn.com. You get to skip the line. Most of you are picking up more than one and taking advantage of the FlexPay. $8 to get surge protection, to get 14 14 outlets to charge 14 devices at a time and hold 3 different devices here. I didn't even notice that. I just noticed the one in the middle that are perfectly secure and up and out of the way. It's free shipping and handling. And you have up to 45 inches of the cord. It's retractable. So as you spin it around, it's a little too far up here. As you spin it around, it's going to retract that cord. And 766875 is your item number. I know we've got about 2 minutes, but Chad, for people who are just joining us, you said something that shocked me. I always learn something from you, but you said that surge protection is only good for 3 years. So if I don't remember when I last purchased that surge protector that I've got, it's probably not protecting my devices.
Absolutely. It is most likely still powering your device. You're still getting power from it, of course, but it's not protecting your device any longer after 3 to 5 years because technology is always changing. The currents that come into your house from the power lines are always changing. And in fact, I hate to say this, but in 3 to 5 years, I'll still ask you to buy another one of these. But I think for $40, we can afford that for the next 3 to 5 years. As we're closing it out, even these big chunky bricks, this is always a question I get for the big hair dryers. This is for my massager, things like that. I still have the outlet on this side exposed. I also still have the outlet on this side exposed. And Shannon, as we're talking about Bell & Howell, it's been a company that's been around for 115 years. I want to just tell you, whether you're buying this or anything else, make sure you're protected for the summer storm season. There's no reason to pick up that beautiful iPad today if you're not going to protect it. Protect your devices, the expensive 85-inch televisions, the iPads, the phones. Why take the chance that a power surge could come into your home and ruin those devices when it's as simple as getting this home today and then just using this as your tower of power, your power hub to charge all your devices, and then again, bringing the outlet to you, going out to almost 4 feet. And if it's ever too much cord, you just hold the base and spin the top. Shannon, you can't go wrong when you're talking about the legacy company, Bell & Howell, who's been bringing us products here at HSN for about 15 years and in business for over 115 years.
That's staying power. That's quality. We don't have anything else like this. It's a big customer pick. Chad, thank you so much for bringing us a solution that, quite frankly, every single home needs. So I'm glad it's on sale today.
Me too. Thanks, Shannon, for having me in your show. I'll see you all later.
All right, thanks so much. So if you're waiting on the phone to get yours, you can stay there. You can go to hsn.com. By the way, everybody gets to take advantage of 5 flexible payments and free shipping and handling. Now, if you missed it, or if you were just still a little bit on the fence, you've got to get this today's special.